I think I'll go to Kota because I can travel pretty much anywhere in Denis from there except for the Bevan and Corral districts and the Razira. Let's see if we've activated anything. It hasn't changed? Yeah, if this stuff isn't active, that's muting. That's just to move the key, like its position. Yeah, unless this is functioning, I don't think we'll be able to use this. I'll go back to the room and read the instruction for it. Because I have a feeling that those coordinates are supposed to work, and we won't be able to find out the coordinates unless our key is functioning. Yeah, I need to go to this one. Wait, nope, I didn't mean to go to that. What a waste of time. I don't even... Did I really click on the panel for that one? Yeah, because we're nowhere near the location that it's supposed to be. Alright. Here we are again. Flipping the pages. We need to find... No, that's the spy room. That's where we need to go. That has the DRC notebook on this. Okay. I mean, maybe I'm supposed to put my hand in this again after activating one of the machines? Oh. Well, now it says a solid green. What did that mean? Okay. Need to use another upload machine inside the courtyard as well as the double doors towards the back of the room. Calibration center located beyond the courtyard cannot be accessed unless the key has registered more Great Zero markers, more than the 5. Okay, we've done this. Once the second set of Great Zero markers have been uploaded, the doors leading to the calibration center will automatically open. Most important to the calibration center are its 4 units. Okay. Once you've uploaded 20 markers into the machines, in either the antechamber or the courtyard, you'll be allowed access. Once you have reached the calibration center, your key only needs to finish the calibration process by synchronizing calibrations with the Great Zero itself. There are 4 machines that enable you to carry out the final task. You will receive a coordinate from one of the 3 machines, the 4th is not yet available, and find the single marker at that coordinate. Similar to the earlier markers, it will only be visible when you've entered its radius. After you found the first one, you will need to return to the calibration center and insert your key into one of the machines. At that time, you'll be able to read one of the 3 coordinates on your key. After the second, you'll be able to read 2, and after the third, you'll be able to read 3. Wait, so that doesn't make sense. Well, we found the coordinates. We just need to find a way to activate the coordinates. Unless this is telling us the final calibrations. I mean, it activated it somehow. So maybe it set it into our key properly. Now that's just the radar. Okay, well, I'll go back to Dakota and see if now I have any coordinates. Do I have to explore the entirety of the age all over again? Not the age, all of Denis. Denis is inside Earth, technically. The age of Earth, I should say. Oh, really? So we're essentially going at this blind? It looks solid, though. It looks like we have a solid green mark. Are we just supposed to wander around aimlessly and then we'll only know the latitudes that we're supposed to be at? Oh man, that sounds tough. I mean, we've already checked this place, and it seemed like we had already gotten one of the locations. The other locations must be special. What locations have we gone to that didn't have a marker originally? Because those would likely be the ones that we need to find, but the question is, would it be the up, down, right, left, or radial, or not? It's very likely that what we're finding... Maybe by finding the one associated with a particular direction, we then get access to that direction. Oh, that makes the most sense. I really hope it's not this one. No, that doesn't even activate. It must have been a fluke. Or maybe it was only for that first part. All right. Well, I'll go up the stairs and all around. It just looks like a solid green mark, though. I wonder if we're just supposed to go back to the calibration center and use it. Yeah, there was nothing in here. I would think that the Room of the Kings would have one of these available. Doesn't seem to, though. I never went on the bridge. The bridge would be an awesome place for one. Nope, not getting any pings around here. Up the stairs we go. I wonder if it could be in any of the only linkable locations as well. Yep, so I'll go down this path. I'll check out the library. And if I get nothing in there, then I'll go across the bridge. Explore some of the other areas. Maybe even Bevan and Corel. Yeah, I'm just supposed to find this first coordinate by sight alone. Now, this one, I put a blue post-it note in here for that. It was a 74 latitude, or direction. Oh, maybe it's distance away from the Great Zero. Maybe this is altitude, distance, and like where it is on the compass. That makes the most sense. So what would be one of the like farther points, I should say, farther points from the Great Zero? I don't even really know where the Great Zero is in relation to everything around here. Maybe finding radial direction would have been the best to start with first, rather than distance. Okay. have gone around the perimeter of the building. Now, where is the Great Zero? That's the Arch. That's the Arch of the Kings. That's the ferry terminal. I assume the Great Zero would be inland, wouldn't it? No, that's a good question. I think radial would be best to determine first. Because that way I would have a general like compass direction in comparison to the Great Zero. I'll still check the interior of this chamber while I'm here. Ah, cone. Yeah, this will probably be the most interesting part of our scavenger hunt. Now, what was this coordinate like compared to the other coordinates? It was -84. So it has to be a deeper point than the other two coordinates. Interesting. But it's sort of in the middle when it comes to distance from the Great Zero. Yeah, if in my little tour of the place I can't find this one, I'll try to activate the radial one. That I think will be the most important. Up and down, distance. That's variable. I wonder if I could swim in that. I've always wondered if I could. Maybe I should try. Not that it's pertinent to us trying to discover the... Wait. It doesn't allow me to? Oh. I would have liked to have gone swimming. Though the water does seem a little bit algae-ridden and mucky. Alright. There's the bridge. This place must have looked so beautiful back when it didn't have all this construction work going on, but back when it was a thriving civilization. Yep, nothing around here. Maybe I'm going about this wrong. Maybe I have to reinsert my key into the device. It's possible. Because I don't have any coordinates. Actually, what coordinate was the deepest of all of them? Because that would probably be the docks. Yeah, this was technically the deepest one. Would it be the docks? Maybe I'll jump down to the docks. Because everything here seems tiered. There are a lot of stairs going up, but the only stairs that really go down are the ones to the lake. So I'll go down there. Yeah, there's the lake. Okay. Down we go. Yeah, it was a -84. The other locations are like -70. I hope those coordinates don't change. Though this also seems the farthest point, and it's not supposed to be nearly the farthest one. Unless it's on one of the docks, because the docks aren't quite as far as this section is. All right, anything around here? Nope. Nothing around here. Yeah, finding a single point without the instructions is going to be more difficult than doing the traditional scavenger hunt of the earlier ones. But I'm also perplexed because that does look like a solid color. I thought it's only supposed to turn solid when you actually have access to it. Yep, I think I'll go back and see how the 0 reacts. That or I can link to all the other available locations. Okay, I'll try out the machine. I mean, it seems the same as always. Maybe I need to go back into the ReZero and activate it somehow. Yeah, because maybe I'm just supposed to activate each machine, then get their coordinate. Maybe that's how this is supposed to work. They were right when they said, the instructions are maybe a little bit complicated. Yeah, a little. Not overwhelmingly, the first 2 parts were easy. This is the one that's a little bit of a cause for confusion. Alright, I think this was the one that activated distance. Oh no. No, please not this again. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, it's the one that's blinking. 61131 74. This is the one that's active. My key is acting completely the same. I think I'll do this one. If I can figure out the radial one first, it would probably be best. Because of the 3 locations that I do have, the one that's up and down is most distant. This one has the lowest radial mark and about a middling up and down mark. Yeah, I would think that the one that I'm currently on now would be easiest to find because it has the lowest altitude. I would just know that I'd have to go down as far as possible. Though the other one is go up as far as possible. And far and almost as far over. I should try one of the extremes. The one that's the most distant and the most tall is the altitude one. Because the one that's distance is the deepest. But I'd already been to the ferry terminal. That was just about as deep as I could go. But maybe it's a different type of deep. What would be the easiest one to find? Maybe this one. Yeah, because this is the one that's the tallest and the furthest from the Great Zero, wherever the Great Zero is situated. How did that make my key react? Okay, now it is sort of deactivated. Oh, hey. There's a Path of the Shell symbol up there? Why? And is it showing a book? That seems like a completely different hallway that I've never seen before. Huh. I'll see if I can activate this into the machine. Well, put this into the machine. Or if maybe that's a mistake. It seemed to make it bright. Or is that the glitch? Maybe because I'm putting this directly into the machine, it's not activating properly. Maybe I'm accidentally closing it off when I should leave it open. Because I thought that this is the... Making a light solid was only supposed to occur when you found what you're looking for. I think maybe I'm glitching the game out a tad. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to faux activate one. Not this one though. This is the one that I have to do last. I can't even touch it. Maybe that's why the coordinates aren't reading out. Okay, but I'll go back to this one because this is the one that needs the tallest point. There we go. So I've got that activated. I'll go out into Denis again. Hopefully the latitude, the like distance. Hopefully everything will be... No, latitude is... Yeah, I mean longitude. It's weird thinking of the world round and then flat, at least in context with the radial distance and altitude. Oh wait, no, I'm not supposed to touch that because I want to see if that was what was glitching it out. Now, can I glean where the Great Zero is compared to other places? There's a red light, a big red light up at the top. That's all I can really see. All right, back in here. And I'll go to Dakota. All right. It looks like I have the radar going. I think it was solid before. So that's good. I have the radar going. Because I'm choosing the altitude one, I need to find the most distant, but also possibly the tallest place. Well, don't know how far I need to get away from the grade 0 in relation to everything around here, but it's worth a shot. So it's probably not going to be down in the ferry terminal because that's the lowest point that I can get to, and what we're searching for is a high point. So I'll go up the stairs. Wait, no. Doesn't want me to do that. Now I believe it's still supposed to have the 20-foot radius thing. So that's not all bad. I could also try some of the links to the higher areas because that's where it was weird. They actually had buildings. Like, we had vantage points in high buildings. That would be good too. The library might be a good candidate for this as well, because I believe it has one of the furthest points, at least from the main city center. Yep, we keep going up. Just the ambient noises and the dripping of water. They must have. I think they said that they'd built vents to the surface because how else would they be able to get clean air? You don't want stagnancy in a place like this. I hope the algae produces enough oxygen for them down here. That's probably why everything has this like sort of like red-orange haze. Yeah, we're at the library again. It always pans the camera up so that you can see it in its full majesty. Yeah, where is the Great Zero in relation to all of this? Those are the ferry docks. Yeah, I'm looking for a place that is both high and far? Yeah, high and far. So the library would be a good place for it. I think the library is in one of the tallest places there is. But without these instructions, which I don't believe I'll be able to get until I find the first marker. Yeah, it's gonna be tricky. You think that the Great Library would be a place of utmost importance. I still wonder what's down in the depths of this place. There's so much potential. No, so I suppose the library is a dud? What are the other tall places of the world? The bridge. The bridge looks even taller than this. I suppose I did have to come down here to get to it. Yeah, I'll go across the bridge. Everything's just so beautiful. I would love it if... I know that there are obviously theme parks like Disney. Oh yeah, Disney had recently made an Avatar theme park. Not Avatar The Last Airbender, but Avatar the James Cameron one. I actually find it really interesting that they had his work affiliated with Disney. But, you know, creating magical environments for people to walk through, you know, things of a fantastical nature. I suppose it's the same kind of thing that one would experience going to a Renaissance festival, where it just takes you to another time and place. And people also have the ability to, I don't know, dress up themselves, role play a little. It'd be really interesting if some of these locations were in fact ones that you had to link to from the books that you had found. At this point, I'm going back down. Yeah. I think what I might have to do is link to Bevan or Corel. Are they even more distant from the Great Zero than even these? Because I need to find a high place. But that doesn't seem to be something accessible from here. Yeah, so I think I'll link to the wacky locations, the ones that aren't accessible on foot. I mean, there's always this place. It'd be interesting if one of them were in here. No? Nothing even really activated. What do we see in this? Oh, is that the bridge? And yeah, we're on the other side. On some kind of high cliff. And the key isn't registering anywhere. So it's not this place. Let's go up there. That's an odd vantage point. Anything of interest? Oh, I wonder if this is actually where we were, that we needed to get that other key spot. No. Doesn't seem to like this, but this is definitely the Dakota area. Just a little bit higher up. Alright, we tried that one. What about this one? It also has a fairly high vantage point. Yeah, we're right in the thick of things. No, none of it's activating around here. Maybe these special locations aren't where you're supposed to look. Even though I thought that that would be a good utility to have. I've never tried the temple or the gallery. I don't even know where Kadish has his home. I'm still perplexed by this. Oh wait, the 2 deactivated doors. Is that sort of crumbling walkway where Kadish has his little gallery? It could be. That's rather interesting. Well, it's not in here. Maybe I'll try Bevan and Corel. Actually, yeah, that's that weird spot above Corel, I think. Wait. Oh, it's nearby? This is it? I got it! Whoa, it was one of the special links. It's above this, which makes me wonder where the Great Zero is. Okay. I'll go back, and I think I have to input it directly into the machine. Not into the other machines, into the machine that it wanted me to access.